Hello everyone, I am Minendra Surve. Today we are going to discuss the problem on or numerical of mechanical vibration, and this is very important numerical as per the gate examinations. We have seen a lot of questions are uh, the frame like these structures, spring and mass system. So let's discuss first numerical, and we are going to solve this numerical with the help of this torque method. Okay, why we are selecting torque method? Because this will saves our time, particularly in gate examination. So let's see. So this is the disc is given, and the disc of mass is 24 kg. The small mass m is attached to this disc, and that mass of the small mass is given as 12 kg. So acceleration due to the gravity value of g is directly, you can use 10 meter per second square. This value is provided. The stiffness of the spring is given as 1200 Newton per meter. Okay, then what to find out? We have to find out the natural frequency of the system in radians per second. So basically, in torque method, what we are going to see, we have to see we have to give the some kind of deflection to the system, and then we can find out natural frequency. Yes, so in this system, this is the hinge point is given at r by 2 from the center point c. So this distance is also r by 2, r by 2, and this distance is r. So let's see that some kind of angular deflection theta is given over here. So due to this theta, this disk will move like this in this direction at due to this angular theta. Yes, but what is the inertia torque or inertia torque? That is nothing but I theta dot or I alpha, that will act opposite to that of the deflection given to system. So if I am giving the deflection in this side, so your moment inertia torque will act opposite to that of the deflection. So inertia torque will act likewise. Okay, now what is the next task? We have to consider this as a hinge point, and that hinge point we have to take moment, and all the moment at this hinge point is equal to 0, and we can solve by this method. Moment at a point is equal to 0. This is the expression for torque method. We have to take all the moments about that hinge point and equate with 0. We will get omega n. Okay, so let's see. First, we have to find out how many forces acting on the system due to this angular deflection. We have already found out this is the inertia torque is acting opposite to that of the deflection. So I theta double dot is one torque or moment, we can say. Then at due to this spring is deflect this much amount, and this is the arc. And for this finding out this arc, we have to find out theta into this length. So this length is r by 2 into this theta. So what is our force over here? K into r by 2 theta. This is my force. Yes, k into r by 2 theta. But we want torque, that is nothing but force into perpendicular distance. Again, that is nothing but this distance is my perpendicular distance for this type of a force. This force, this is my perpendicular distance. So k into r by 2 into theta. So torque is nothing but k into r by 2 theta into r by 2. That is my torque. So here it is my torque, k into r by 2 theta into r by 2. So this is my force. Okay, this is my force into the perpendicular distance, that is nothing but torque. So what is the expression? I theta double dot plus torque due to this spring is equal to 0. Nothing else in this system, because we have found out only two forces are there, and we have equating these forces with 0. From this equation we will get expression number first. After that, what is our task? We have to find out what is the mass moment of inertia, and that mass moment of inertia we have to take about where the here where the moment we have taken is equal to 0. At that point we have to find out what will be the your mass moment of inertia. At this hinge point we have consider moment is equal to 0. So we have to consider moment of inertia at that point. So there are two masses given. First we will consider mass moment of inertia due to this disk, and due to this disk, mass moment of inertia at the center is mr square by 2, mr square by 2 plus this is nothing but we want mass moment of inertia here. So we can use here parallel axis theorem. Mass moment of inertia at the center plus m into L square. But what is your L square? L square is nothing but r by 2. Okay, so mr square by 2 plus ml square, m into L square. What is L square? L square is nothing but here from center to this distance is r by 2. So this is due to the capital M. But again this mass is also given. We have to consider this mass effect or inertia effect due to this mass is also. So what is this mass is attached from r by 2 plus r. So ml square again, m into what is your total L, r plus r by 2. So ml square means r plus r by 2 bracket square. After but this is a small m, this is capital M. Okay, after simplification what we will get, mr square by 2 plus mr square by 4 plus 2r plus r, 3r by 2 and square of that 9r square by 4. So we can say here 9 mr square by 4, and here after simplification these terms we will get 3 by 4 mr square. So what is your total mass? Just put the value of capital M here. You have given the capital M is 24 kg, so 24 into r square, and small m is 12 kg, so 9 by 4 into 12 r square. After simplification this we will get 18 r square, and this will simplified as 27 r square. So total mass moment of inertia at a or a point ia, that is nothing but 45 r square. Now this ia we have to put in our first expression, I theta double dot plus k r square by 4 theta is equal to 0. So we are putting here I theta double dot plus k r square by theta, k r square by 4 theta is equal to 0. But what is your I a? I is nothing but 45 r square. Just putting over the values over here. Again stiffness of the spring is provided as 1200. Yes, so that is 1200 by 4, r square into theta is equal to 0. Now simplifications, what is the simplification here? We will get 300 r square. Now theta double dot, so these r square will get cancelled. This 45 comes across over here. So what is remaining? Remaining is nothing but your this term 300 by 45, and that term is nothing but your natural frequency. So what we will take, this is nothing but your omega square n. So omega square n is equal to 300 by 45. So omega n is equal to under root 300 divided by 45, and you will get the angular frequency in radians per second, that is nothing but 2.581. So what is important in this type of problem, you have to just pick a one point, hinge point. About that point you have to consider the all moment is going to be 0, and just you have to find out what are the forces acting over here, and you have to consider this inertia. So I theta double dot you have to consider. After that you have to find out what will be the I about that point, particular a point, and just simplify the equation, you will get your natural frequency. So thank you for watching this channel, and if you like this channel, so please subscribe and share. Thank you.